Dear students, welcome to our YouTube channel Vidya for Success. In this video, let us continue our study on the anatomy of cockroach. So now we have the one more organ system to study, that is the respiratory system of cockroach. So in our last video, we have already discussed regarding the digestive system in cockroach. So today we are going to discuss about how the respiratory system is there in the cockroach. So the function of respiratory system is the exchange of respiratory gases. So taking in of oxygen and leaving out of carbon dioxide is the function of respiratory system. So in order to perform the respiration, the cockroach consists of respiratory system. So what are the organs are forming the respiratory system of cockroach? So one of the organ forming the respiratory system is trachea. So respiratory system consists of a network of trachea. So trachea is not new word, right? Because in our body, in human body also, we have the trachea, right? So the same terminology we are using here also. So trachea is nothing but a tubular structure. So there is a tube-like structure is present to carry oxygen throughout the body, right? So that tubular structure is called as trachea. So trachea is forming a network in the body to carry respiratory gases. So you can see in the diagram. So this is the kind of respiratory system we have in cockroach. So you can see the diagram in that we can observe the presence of trachea, right? So in the second diagram you can notice the tubular structure that is located at the center of the cockroach. That tubular structure is nothing but a trachea, right? So this tubular structure is present in the form of network, so that to each and every corner of the body oxygen can be supplied sufficiently. So this huge network of trachea consists of 10 pairs of openings, right? So these 10 pairs of openings are called as spiracles. So where these openings are located, you can find in the diagram. So on the lateral side of the body, so towards the lateral side of the body, the small holes will be present. So those small holes are nothing but spiracles. You can find in the diagram that is labeled clearly, right? So what is the number of spiracles? So they are present in 10 pairs. So 10 pairs of small holes called spiracles, they are present on the lateral side of the body. What is the function of these holes? Why these holes are present on the lateral side of the body? So through these holes, the oxygen enters into the body, because these lateral openings opens to the outside. So because of this, it carry oxygen towards the inner part of the trachea, right? So there is a thin branching tubules. They are formed from the trachea. So those thin branching tubules are called as tracheoles. So trachea in the body again form a number of branches. So those branches, fine branches, they are formed from the trachea are called as tracheoles. So what is the function of tracheoles? So tracheoles are connected to each and every cell of the body, so that they carry oxygen to all part of the body. So the tracheoles appears in the body like this. You can find, so this is the huge network of trachea in the cockroach. You can see the spiracle. Spiracle is a small hole that is opens towards the lateral side of the body, and the spiracle connected with the trachea. So as I said, trachea is a tubular structure, tube-like structure, right? So within the body, this trachea get branches. That means a fine branch will form from the trachea. So those fine branches are called as tracheoles. So oxygen enter into the body through the spiracle, and through the trachea oxygen carried to each and every corner of the body through tracheoles, because tracheoles are the fine branches, they are formed by trachea. So this is the kind of network we can see in the cockroach, which helps in the process of respiration, right? So spiracle is not open always. So in order to regulate the opening and closing of the spiracle, there is a muscular lid can be seen in the cockroach, that is known as sphincters, right? So sphincters actually regulates the opening of spiracles. So when there is a need to send the oxygen inside, during that time sphincter open the hole of spiracle, and when there is no need of oxygen during that time, it will get closes. So this is how the regulation of opening and closing of the spiracle is caused by sphincters, right? So this is the complete respiratory system of cockroach. So you have to recall the three terminology in case of respiratory system. One is trachea, and another one is tracheoles, and one more is spiracles and sphincters. So these are the terminologies you have to remind, right? So once again I will repeat. So the respiratory system of cockroach consists of a huge network of trachea. So what do you mean by trachea? Trachea is nothing but a tube-like structure, right? So this tube-like structure consists of branches, that means fine branches will be present within the body. So those fine branches are called as tracheoles, and trachea get open to outside through a hole called as spiracle. So spiracle is actually carry oxygen towards the inner part of the body, and opening and closing of the spiracle is regulated by sphincters. So this is how the respiratory system functions in the cockroach. Then the one more question is how the function, each and every function of the cockroach takes place in a coordinated way. So in order to carry the functions in a coordinated way, one of the organ system can be seen in the cockroach. That organ system is nothing but nervous system. So because of the nervous system, each and every function carry in a coordinated way. So the cockroach consists of ladder-like nervous system. So the characteristic appearance of the nervous system is ladder-like. So this ladder-like nervous system is made out of certain organs. So we can see ganglia, nerve cord, and nerves. So these are the organs can be seen in the nervous system of cockroach. So in order to form the ladder-like nervous system, the cockroach consists of segmentally arranged ganglia. So what do you mean by ganglia? So ganglia are the organs, they are fused together in order to form a brain. That means the signal from different part of the body will be reached to a particular organ, that is called as ganglia. So in case of cockroach, the ganglia are arranged segmentally. So in some of the segments we can see the presence of ganglia, right? So based on the location of the ganglia, they are divided into different types. So one of the ganglia is supraesophageal ganglia. So supra is nothing but above. So above the esophagus region, the ganglia are present. They are called as supraesophageal ganglia. So this is actually forming brain in cockroach. So in cockroach, the brain is formed by supraesophageal ganglia. So which supplies nerves to antenna and compound eyes, because it is present towards the region of head, right? So because it is located just above the esophagus or towards the head region, it supplies nerves to the antenna as well as compound eyes. So to the sense organs like antenna and eyes, the nerves are supplied by one of the ganglia, that is called as supraesophageal ganglia, so that any message from the eyes and antenna can be sensed easily by the supraesophageal ganglia. And just below the supraesophageal ganglia, there is a few more ganglia are present. They are called as thoracic ganglia. So thoracic ganglia are located in the region of thorax. You can find in the diagram. So in the thoracic region, some of the ganglia are present. They are named as thoracic ganglia. So almost three ganglia are located in the thoracic region. And in the abdomen region also, that means in the belly region, some ganglia are present. They are named as abdominal ganglia. So there are nearly 6 abdominal ganglia are located. So if we find a nervous system, we can find this particular system on the ventral side of the cockroach. That means towards the belly side we can find the nervous system. If we look into the dorsal side of the cockroach, we can't able to see the nervous system because the nervous system is properly arranged towards the belly side. That means towards the ventral side of the body, right? And these ganglia are interconnected with one another by a longitudinal connectives. So there is a longitudinal connectives will connect all these ganglia present in the different segments. So these segmentally arranged ganglia are joined by paired longitudinal connectives. So because these longitudinal connectives, they are connecting the ganglia, the characteristic appearance of the nervous system is ladder-like. Because the paired longitudinal connectives, they are connecting the ganglia in different segments. So those paired connectives are called as nerve cords. So there is a paired nerve cord is present on the ventral side to connect the ganglia present in different segment of the body. So supraesophageal ganglia will connected with the thoracic ganglia, and thoracic ganglia is connected with the abdominal ganglia with the help of paired longitudinal connectives. And the nerve cord in turn supplies nerves to each and every corner of the body. So this is how the network of nervous system can be seen in the cockroach, right? So here you have to remind the terminologies that we have studied. So some of the important terminology you have to recall here is supraesophageal ganglia, thoracic ganglia, abdominal ganglia. Then also you have to keep the number of these ganglia in your mind. Thoracic ganglia are 3 in number, abdominal ganglia are 6 in number, right? And the supraesophageal ganglia supplies nerves to antenna and eyes. Then how the ganglia get connected? Yes, the longitudinal connectives connects the segmentally arranged ganglia. So this is about the kind of nervous system of cockroach. Yes, let us have a look into the sense organs in cockroach. So when we talk about the nervous system, it is very important to understand about the sense organs because the sense organs can feel the external stimuli. So in order to feel the external stimuli, cockroach consists of number of sense organ. So one of the sense organ is eyes. So the pair of compound eyes are located in the cockroach. So each of the eye consists of about 2000 hexagonal shaped ommatidia. So ommatidia are the kind of cells, they are present in the eyes. They are in hexagonal shape. So what is the function of ommatidia? If the cockroach look into any object, it receives the several images of an object because of these cells. So there are many hexagonal ommatidia are present in the eyes. Because of this, it will observe the vision, that is the kind of mosaic vision. So it is of less resolution. So less resolution vision can be seen by the hexagonal ommatidia present in the compound eyes. So because the cockroach is a nocturnal animal, so this kind of vision is called as nocturnal vision. So this is about the sense organ, that is eye. Then the one more sense organ, that is antennae. So the antennae are also sense organs. They are located in the region of head. What is the function of antennae? So antennae sense the vibrations through air or ground. So it can feel the touch, or it can feel the vibrations through the air or ground by uh, one of the sense organ, that is antennae. And a few more sense organs are maxillary palps and labial palps. So the palps are the sense organs. They are located in the region of mouth. So the maxillary palps as well as the labial palps are used to test the quality of food. So it aids the sensory function in eating. So this is a function of maxillary and labial palps. Then the last one is anal cerci. So anal cerci, where this sense organ is located. Anal cerci are the paired structure. They are located in the last abdominal segment of cockroach. So these sense organs perform the function similar like antennae, because they sense the vibrations through air or ground. So this is about the sense organs in cockroach. So these sense organs sense the external stimuli and send it to the ganglia through the nerves, and ganglia will make the work done by sending the message to the different body